everyone, I'm Kit from the Vintage Sewing Kit. Today I want to share with you a tutorial for a tip that I read about in Threads magazine. I have been working on the Loretta pattern, which is a Patreon expansion from Charm Patterns. And there is a cute little bust fold over for when you turn the shorts into a playsuit along with the L'Amour pattern. And when I was sewing this bust fold over piece, I had difficulty getting a very neat corner that matched nicely on both sides. So what I'm going to do is I have a bust fold over piece here that I'm going to trace in my seam allowance on the two sides next to the rounded corner. I'm using a clear quilting ruler so I can set my 5/8 of an inch right on the edge of the fabric. And then I'm going to trace this line in. And I extended it further than it needed to be so that I could adjust and correct as needed, but I wouldn't want to have to redo the work if I mark it too short. So now I'm going to do the same thing on the lower edge of the fabric. And I've got an X, which shows where the point would meet if it were not rounded. Now the great tip is to use a coin to trace in that rounded edge. So I have a quarter, a nickel, a penny, and a dime, American money, that I can now line up and see what best fits the shape of this curve. It's not the dime, it's not the penny. Ooh, that nickel's looking good. And a quarter actually looks good too. So what I can do is I can take the edge of this rounded shape and the rounded quarter and line up with my seam allowance that I've just drawn in and trace the edge of this quarter to trace a nice, perfectly rounded seam line or stitch line. And it's as easy as that. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Kit, and have a wonderful day.